Hello everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Narissa. I also go by Rissa or my handle Rissa Renee. And today I'm going to show you how to lose a finger with SFX makeup. This is my first video, so bear with me. Okay, first we're going to use Spirit Gum, and the one I am using is from Ben Nye. And we want to use this so that the wax we apply later will stay in place. Okay, now we're going to apply the Spirit Gum to the middle part of your finger with a sponge, not a brush, because the brush will get ruined. You're going to want to give the Spirit Gum at least 30 seconds to get tacky. And once the Spirit Gum is ready, we are going to use Nose and Scar Wax by Ben Nye. Now, as you can see, I have already used a lot of my scar wax, but when using scar wax, you don't really need that much. Now, one thing you need to know about scar wax is that it's very sticky. So in order to work with it and mold it, you are going to need Vaseline on your fingers and on your spatula. So now that I have Vaseline on my fingers, I'm going to take the wax and roll it out long enough to make a circle around the middle part of my finger. When you're ready to put the wax down, you're going to want to make sure the circle is the same width of your finger, and you are going to want to smudge the edges down so that it stays in place and blends to your finger. Now we're just going to blend out the wax to get rid of the edges so that looks more like my finger, and make sure you keep Vaseline on the spatula or it won't blend correctly. Next, we're going to move on to the opening of the wound, and here you're going to want to pull the wax up and out, and just keep doing this until you're satisfied with how it looks. And next, we're going to use my favorite clear latex from Ben Nye. You are going to put the latex all over the wax. And by doing this, we are making sure the wax stays in place and in its form that we molded it out to. Next, we're going to use Color Set Powder, which is a translucent setting powder from Mayron Makeup. You're going to want to apply the powder once the latex has dried, because like Spirit Gum, it becomes tacky and it'll be hard to blend out makeup. Let the powder sit for a couple of seconds and then just dust it off with a brush. Now right here, I really didn't like how the wax came out, so I was trying to remold it, but since I already put the latex on, that wasn't gonna happen. So I just dusted some more powder on it and moved on. For the first layer of makeup, we are gonna use foundation, and I use Deep Cream Foundation from Ben Nye. You can use any foundation that you have on hand. I just decided to use the Ben Nye foundation because this is an SFX video and Ben Nye is an SFX brand. When you're done blending out the foundation, apply setting powder. Then dust off with a powder brush. Now we are going to use Bruise and Abrasions Color Wheel by Ben Nye. I'm going to use the colors red, purple, and blue. I chose red for the obvious reason, blood, but I also chose purple and blue to show the irritation and depth in colors that an actual wound would have. Now you can just play with the colors and the opening of the wound until you're satisfied. It's nice to have a reference picture if you want to be precise, but SFX makeup isn't precise, and I personally didn't use one. But it's your choice. Now I just decided to take this part of the wax off because it didn't blend well and it didn't look right and it was really bugging me. I'll come back and clean it up later, but I just had to get it off. Just adding more depth and color to the wound. Just a tip, you don't have to have these cream colors from Ben Nye or even Mayron. You can use eyeshadows or even lipsticks. And finally, my favorite part, blood. And this is Fresh Scab from Ben Nye. Now this blood is like a thick gel texture and I like to use it to fill gaps. It's very thick and it's awesome. I love it. I like to smudge it on the edges so it looks like it's still oozing out. I'm going to use two different types of textures of blood, and this is Stage Blood from Ben Nye. Now this blood is a liquid and I'm going to apply it around the wound. Just keep applying more blood until you're satisfied. Now I'm going to clean up the excess wax with a makeup wipe. And that should be it. You have no finger. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video, which will either be SFX or beauty makeup. Bye.